Tuesday is here. Waiting for Dad. We're gonna do a few errands. Ron is supposed to come today, but he called and said it's gotta be tomorrow. I said, well, remember to bring the pouch. He's like, okay. And then, because I was gonna take him out with me to do errands today, but just to show him something I wanted to show him in town. But now I'm just waiting. Dad had to change his shirt because he had his shirt that he only wears at home on, and he had to go change it because it's like a sheer, there ain't much shirt left, people. It's a muscle shirt that he just loves, and he's only allowed to wear it at the house because it's pretty much translucent. Yeah, translucent. But I know we got to go drop off something at State Farm, bank, mail some stuff. I think that's all. I might stop and get me a mocha frappe from McDonald's because I haven't had one in a long time, and that sounds really good to drink while I'm doing work when I get back. I have my computer doing what they call a web connector to suck all my stuff from my one program into the other. So hopefully that all gets done while we're gone. But all right. See you when I see you. I'm home, and guess what I got? My frappe. I never get my hopes up when I go there because you never know if the frappe machine is going to be working or not. So I ordered, I'm like, can I get a large mocha frappe? And I'm like, what are they going to say? And they're like, sure. And I'm like, that's a big treat. I don't hardly get those very often. But today was the day, and it is glorious. Oh, it's so good. So good. I used to get them at Starbucks years ago before we had a McDonald's here. Large mocha frappuccino. Or sometimes I'd get a large green tea frappuccino with a pump of raspberry. But I haven't gone to Starbucks in... Probably the last time I went was with Jack. Hi, Jack. And I don't think we went this last time when he was here. Usually we have one Starbucks trip when he's here, but I don't think we went this time. I'm sitting here watching. I have to rerun my web connector because two things did not go over. So I have to run it again. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times to run it to get everything over there. So yeah, so now I'm just sitting here staring at a green line going across. We're at 55%. 5%. Kitty's over there in the window. She's going to be really pissed off next Thursday when she's got to go to the vet. Really. She will meow from our house to the vet's office the whole way in her carrier. I mean... She gets very mad, but I have to have him look at her. It's been a few years. So, but all right. Stacy, where are we at? We're at 59%. Woo-hoo. I got to do one little thing before this gets done, so. Yay. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Probably still have a couple hours of work to do, so it's not going to be too bad of a day. Thank goodness. My brain shut down there momentarily. I'm sorry about that. But okay, bye. We're going to see if she splashes the water. Okay. She knows I'm watching her. Here lately, she's been... Don't do it! Hey! Don't do it. She'll get water all over. Even though there's an extra pan and a thing, she'll still get it on the floor. That's been her thing lately. I don't know what. She'll do it, and then she won't do it for a long time. Then out of nowhere, she'll start doing it again. And right now, it's in that phase of wanting to splash the water everywhere. Boy, she's going to be mad next week. But I just feel she needs to go to the vet. Is that good? Yeah, was that good? All right. I knew she was going to splash. That's why I was recording, and I'm like, I'm just going to stay recording, see what happens. I came on here to, when my friend Christy came to visit in August, hold on, I'm trying to put my glasses on. She had mentioned that she'd been looking at property up here, houses and such, online. I said, do you have Zillow? She's like, no. So I got on my Zillow app and we drove around town just to see. There was just a few for sale in Buchanan. But on Zillow, I'm now on their email list. If a new property comes on the market, it'll tell me. There's been a couple new ones here lately. Or if there's a price change or anything like that. I'm going to burp. Excuse me. That was a Frappuccino burp. But I sent her one yesterday. It's a nice piece of property just outside of town. And this morning she goes, I really need to talk to my bosses to see how this works, because she works for Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Michigan is one of the states she can work remotely from. And she's been working remotely since the whole COVID thing. And so when she was here, I'm like, maybe you really should move back. I would love it if you were back. So I've been trying to entice her with properties. I sent her another one today, but the one that I sent her yesterday was the first one where she wrote back going, boy, I could do so much with that piece of property. I need to talk to my bosses just to see how that would work. Because she also has a part-time job at Lowe's, which she could always transfer that locally too if she, so I keep trying to fish her back up here. She hasn't, been in a full-blown winter. Of course, we really haven't had full-blown winters for quite a few years. We might have a few days here and there of crappy weather, but winter is not like it was when I was a kid. When I was a kid, winter came and then it stayed until the spring when it thawed out. Now, the golf course across the street, February, people are out there golfing. Because the weather is just strange. I also had to talk to the nurse at my gyno office. I'm dealing with something there also. I was on a antibiotic to help clear something else up, but now the antibiotic has caused more of an issue. So now off the antibiotic, I gotta take something else, and I gotta take it again in 3 days, and I gotta see if that helps. I'm just a hot mess. Because as soon as I was on antibiotics for 5 or 6 days, antibiotics caused me to get yeast infections. I'm just gonna be blunt. And I mean, I'll pull my pants down, I'm like, I smell baking pretzels. I smell a bakery. The nurse Roxanne was just laughing. She goes, Stacy, you're too much. I'm like, Roxanne, right now, if I don't go with humor, I'm going to go crazy. I just want to cut my crotch out and not even have one. So hopefully, and then Dad happens to be out, so I called him. I said, swing by the pharmacy, because I talked to the pharmacist lady. I'm like, by chance, would this be able to get ready today so I can come get it? Because I'm very uncomfortable right now. And she saw what the prescription was for. She goes, oh yeah, I bet you are uncomfortable. I'm like, yes, I am. So Dad's going to head there to see if it's ready. Because it's already hit my Blue Cross Blue Shield that prescription has been filled, but I still haven't got the text from the pharmacy, but I think they probably have it done. You're just getting a lot of TMI right now. So yeah. It's just been a doctor week between my gyno, the vet, my orthopedist. I am so thankful they got me in so fast this week. Because so often I'll call to get injections on my knees and you have to wait 3 or 4 weeks. But she said he just happens to have 2 short appointments that day. Because it was 2:50 and the next one was at 3:10. I said, well, give me the 2:50 one. Because really, if he just comes in, says, hey, how you doing? Chit chat a little bit, shot, he's out. I mean, it's boom, boom. You probably wait longer than the actual interaction with the doctor takes place. How long have I talked? 5 minutes. Good glory. All right. I'm going to roll out. I will see you later. It's like 6 o'clock. I just went scavenging to see what to make us for dinner. And we got these at Aldi. So I'm going to cook those. I got a Caesar salad kit to toss together. I think this is also from Aldi. And corn. So let's get microwaving, because I'm not cooking, I'm just microwaving. Well, there we go. Corn, a pie, salad. Let's dump this out and see if there's a crust on the bottom or not, because I don't think Banquet does crust on the bottom anymore. Yeah, there is a crust on the bottom.
Huh. That must be a good one.
Because Banquet doesn't put crust on the bottom anymore, I don't think. But okay. We're going to try it.
No, they don't put crust on the bottom of the one. I know that.
Uh-huh. Just got done with dinner. Now I got to pick corn out of my teeth. I swear, it feels like I have a whole kernel of corn in there. I mean, a whole cob of corn in there. That's the word. Hey, Bubba. She came out and ate a couple pieces of chicken out of my salad, didn't ya? Yeah, you did. You did. I have nothing here for you right now. I'll get you some treats in a minute. My friend Christy, who I was talking about earlier, she called me this evening. I said, you must have knew I was talking about you a little while ago. I was telling my video about how I'm sending you property listings. And that one on Redbud, she says, I like that so well. I shared it with my nephew and my sister. You could do so much with that property. I'm like, yes, you could. You really could. Did I already tell you she called? I think I might have when I was at the kitchen table earlier. I'm not 100% sure. My brain's a little mushy right now. Because all I think is, I wish my coochie didn't hurt. I take a dose of medicine today, which I've already taken. I'll take a dose on Friday. And if things aren't looking up, I'll be calling the doctor on Monday. Right, kitty? Yeah, say right. But tomorrow's going to be a stay-at-home day. Unless me and my cousin Ron go down and talk to a man about a horse. It is a man, but it's not about a horse. It's about something else. So, I guess I'm just going to end this now. All the clips are all in the same day. Rarely happens in my vlogs. Usually it's 3 or 4 days. Like a few minutes every day. But today, it's just me yakety yak yak, yakety yak yak. Kitty is not impressed with my yakking. All right. Happy Tuesday.